Hello guys, it's another new day and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Elena. So today I'll be doing the continuation of the video that I did yesterday. And before I do the video, kindly, if you are new here, consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much. To my subscribers, I appreciate. Thank you for your support. So today guys, I'll be doing the continuation of the video that I did yesterday. It was all about the investment that I did while I was back in Bahrain. Yeah, and as I said yesterday, that is, if you never watched yesterday's video, I was doing something to do with what I did while I was in Bahrain for that time that I stayed there. I know it has been challenging, especially it is very challenging for someone maybe to manage. I know it's a bit challenging for people working outside the country, maybe how to invest on your money or how to do so. That's why I'm sharing my own part, what I did. So yesterday I did what I did with my first salary. That is the only thing that I always see until to date, because the rest of the things that I did up to date, hakuna kitu hata moja I can show you that this is what I did. Actually, I worked for like, it was around 1 year, but within that 1 year, when it was around mwezi wa saba, that's when an idea came to my mind, and I thought maybe I should try a chicken layer. Hizi are layers, that is poultry farming. So that is what came into my mind, and I sat down and I strategized my idea. That is how I was to work on it. And I remember I wrote my plan very well, and it was very good. And to me, I thought maybe it would be a bit productive. That is, I had the number of layers that I wanted to get, and then after that I was to come. Obviously all this project ilikuwa inafaa ifanyike huku home. As you can see, still I mentioned yesterday that not the whole of this week, but for this, I think 3-4 days I'll be here in the village. So that's why I'm in a position to tell all this, because I'm on the ground right now. So zilikuwa zikuje zifanyike huku home. So what I did, kitu ya kwanza, I sent some money and I decided to kwanza nitengenezwe nyumba ya kuku. Yeah, nilikuwa nitengenezwe nyumba ya kuku. Sijui kama mtaiona. Let me try to show you where it is. Maybe I'll show you by the end of this video. So I decided to kwanza nitengeneze hiyo nyumba ya kuku. Actually walitengeneza kubwa enough that it was big enough to accommodate the number of chickens that I wanted to bring. So after hiyo nyumba kujengwa, that is when now I think that is one of the mistakes that I did, because I think I trusted on people outside than people inside. And that is why yesterday I said you cannot force someone, or you cannot tell someone maybe to trust your parents, or to trust somebody that is close to you, or maybe someone that is just afraid, or maybe a fiancé, or maybe a boyfriend. But I think the person that you feel you trust most, that is the person that you should be dealing or working with. So there is this person that I trusted in this project, and we agreed the number of chicken that he was supposed to get and bring them home. So I think that is where I failed the first time, because if only I had trusted in my parents kama venye walifanya during the first thing that they did. And remember, the one that I mentioned yesterday ilikuwa ya mbuzi, na hiyo ya mbuzi, it was not part of my plan. It was not my idea, it was their idea that they chose for me. Sasa hii, I just discussed it with someone outside, and then the person is the one who was to be in charge of it, and the person is the one who was supposed to get the chicken for me, of which he really did, and I always appreciate him for that, because at least he showed some interest. But in one way or the other, some things, they never worked as per my plans, as per what I expected to it is not part of what I really expected, because I think I had high expectations towards that project, and I don't know whether it is one of the reasons as to why it failed or what, but I always feel maybe if only I could have trusted my parents on that, I think it could have worked better, and maybe right now still it could be there. Now too unfortunate, because the person that I sent, I think, I don't know where the confusion came in, but instead of the layers, I think zilikuja broilers, because I was told immediately they came, remember I had purchased even for the food 4 layers. So when these small 2 chickens they came, remember they were still small, so when they came zilikuwa zinapewa layers, because after all tulikuwa tunahitaji layers, na mwenye kuzileta alisema zilikuwa layers, but now unfortunately zilipofika zilikuwa zinapewa these layers food, kumbe they were not layers, they were broilers. So back home made walikuwa tu wanakaa and to rectify this, huku home already tumezoea hizi kuku za kienyeji. Hizi kuku za kienyeji ndizo tumezoea huku, so huku hatujazoea malia sama broilers. So it was the first time that I was bringing this idea or this project here and see whether it could work. But to me, I was convinced and I was 100% sure that it was to work. So after bringing it, I remember my hizi kuku, they were given hizi the broilers food, but si broilers zilikuanga, si layers zilikuwa broilers. So according to the expectations that we had, it was after some time zile kuku zianze kutega mayai, but unto us by hiyo time sasa madhe walikuwa wanaona tu kuku zinakuwa kubwa, walikuwa wanaona tu kuku inafura ikinakuwa tu kikubwa, wanashangaa mbona hii kuku inakuwa kubwa. Haya, mnategemea itege, mnangojea itege, haitegi. So ndipo that's when they were coming to realize that it was not layers, it was broiler. Sasa what else could they have done? And remember, for those who have done broilers, they know very well that by due time, that is within a certain period of time, unafaa uwe unatafuta market, ili by the time they are becoming that big, at least you can have a market, uende uuze. But now here we are, hatuko tumetafuta market, since all that while they knew it was supposed to be layers. So tuko hapo hivi tunangoja, by the time they are coming now to realize kuku zenyewe zinasimama hivi, zinaanguka, zinakufa, kuku zinakufa tu. Actually it was a very very big loss to me, because remember niko Bahrain and it reached a point, this is a story that I will come to give, it is a story for another day, but it reached a point whereby I was really struggling, because finally nilikuja nikaacha ile kazi yenye nilikuwa nafanya, and I remember I was buying food for this chicken and they were really eating, hizo vitu zilikuwa zinakula, so they were really draining me. So the fact that still I was still trying to find myself back there, trying to fight for my life back there, so it reached a point whereby even feeding those chickens, it became very hectic, very very hectic. But I really tried and I managed, because there wasn't any single day that I was told hizo vitu zinahitaji kukula and I lacked the money to buy the food. So kuku venye zilifika point and they noticed they were broilers, so ikabidi sasa wameanza sasa kuziuza, wakaanza kuziuza moja moja, since they never had that large market ya kuuza. And by this time, I don't know, but it is another story still that I will come to share what happened to those chicken. Juu zilikuwa zinafika pahali zinasimama, inasinzia, unaona imeanguka, imekufa, na zilikufa almost out of the number of chickens zenye zilikuwa zimenunuliwa, only I think 5, ni around 5 zenye zilibaki. yeah, niliambiwa they were a bit 5, they were around 5, and all this that is happening, even when they are coming to die, they never told me because they never wanted to stress me. So what they did, they decided to keep it by themselves. They were telling me after coming back to Kenya. That's when they were now breaking the news to me. So mingi hata si zenye wali manage kuuza, they were just a few, zilikuwa tu kidogo. Hizo zingine zote zikakufa na zenye sasa zilibaki. And I can assure you guys, out of the chickens zenye ziliisha, what my mom did, I think mzazi ni mzazi tu, no matter what. Mzazi ni mzazi tu, because what my mom did, aliona that nini, aliketi chini akaona haina haja hizo kuku zipotelee hivyo, and I had really tried. So what she did, after selling part of those chickens, aliuza akaninunulia kienyeji. So kuninunulia hizo kienyeji, guys, hizo kienyeji zenye out of the 5 zenye zilibaki, out of 5 zenye zilibaki, ndizo sasa alichukua part of the money akaniuzia. And remember guys, sorry to say this, but by the time hizi kuku zilikuwa zinakuja, they realized that zingine zilikuanga the cocks, zilikuanga cocks, but since zikiwa pale tukiwa tudogo, they couldn't identify za kiume na za kike, so some they were cocks, na hizo cocks I think ndizo zilibaki juu hizi zingine za kike zilianza tu kukufa tu just hivi tu. So by the time my mom got some money after selling part of those zenye zilibaki, that is when alinibayanga kienyeji and she brought them, of which up to date hata saa hizi while I'm here at home, sometimes my mom ananiambia, you know what, hii kuku it is part the remains of your project that you had started when you were in Bahrain. And I can say, yes, it really disappointed me. I was really disappointed, and that is how I gave up on poultry farming, and I decided never to do it again, and I called it off. Up to date, I always hear someone saying that you can try that, but yani huwa nasikia tu nimetetemeka. I just get worried. I think because of what I saw from my experience, although it is something that I can encourage someone, that is, if at all you have a good plan, or maybe you feel you can do it and it can work on your side, it is not bad, it is good. Because what fails on me, it doesn't mean that it will fail on you too. No, it might not work for me, but it might work for you. So whatever you feel maybe it can work for you, you just go for it. It's not a bad idea. Even me, while I was starting that project, I had very high hopes. I had high hopes that it was to work. But just because it failed, it doesn't mean that it can fail on someone else. And still, but to me, it is not something that I would like to do again. No. Suezi. Yeah, so that was my second investment. Maybe on the next video I'll be telling you about now the third investment, because I can say back here I have tried a few things. So reaching at this point where I am now, I have tried 1, 2, 3 things. So I'll take you through them, and then maybe whatever you feel, maybe if you feel maybe the video has taught you something, you can just leave me a comment section down there, and I will appreciate. So until the next video, bye.